Hello friends, let's continue our geomorphology lessons. Here is the question in the form of assertion and reason. Assertion is eskers are the feature formed due to depositional action of wind. Reason is eskers are the outcome of fluvio-glacial deposition. Assertion is incorrect because eskers are the outcome of fluvial glacial deposits. Now, what is eskers? What are eskers? Eskers are nothing but we can understand it is sinusoidous ridge that is called esker. Now, how it develop? Let me draw for better understanding. Suppose, okay, let me draw here. Suppose this is a and I sit. Once the summer came or comes, due to sunlight it gets heated and started melting. Wherever they find slope they start moving. Suppose if they find slope here, the water will move in this direction, and similarly in this direction also, and whenever they found any hole on the seat, the water will also move under the hole, and as they move from this way and wherever there is hole, from the hole the water will start flowing. So after accumulation of huge water, they will form a stream under the ice sheet or glacier, and under the glacier under the glacier the flowing stream that will carry boulders and rock debris. After a period of time, what will happen? Once the ice will be melted away or glacier will be removed, the sinusoidous ridge will develop. That is called eskers. Now look at this diagram carefully. This line is moving. This line we can see here, this line moving in a sinusoidal way, that is called eskers. Now you understand how eskers have developed. Okay, you can also read from here. When glacier melt in summer, the water flow on the surface of the ice or seep down along the margins or even moves through the holes in the ice. These waters accumulate beneath the glacier and flow like steam in a channel beneath the ice. Such streams flow over the ground with ice forming its banks. Very coarse materials like boulders and blocks along with some minor fraction of rock debris carried into this stream settle in the valley of ice beneath the glacier, and after the ice melts can be found a sinuous ridge called eskers. Hope you understand this. The question was, eskers are the features formed due to depositional action of wind. No, it is not action of wind, but it is a depositional feature. But it happens due to glaciation, not due to wind. So assertion is incorrect, but reason is correct. Eskers are the outcome of fluvio-glacial deposition. Hope this question is clear now. Now moving to the next question. Which of the following authors are associated with the concept of geosyncline? Just remember it is Hall and Dana. American geologist James Hall and James White Dana first developed the geosyncline concept in the year 1859. Moving to the next question. Which one of the following is formed when the roof of a limestone cavern collapses? So this question we can directly look in an excerpts from NCERT of class 11th Fundamentals of Physical Geography on page 65. The term doline is sometimes used to refer the collapse sink. So it is clear limestone cavern collapses. The roof of a limestone cavern collapses, that is doline. And tarn is a related to glaciated feature. And swallow hole is related to cavern or limestone, but swallow hole is nothing but a small to medium size round to sub-rounded shallow depression, that is low depression, called swallow holes from the surface of limestone through solution. And Polgi, what is Polgi? It is also a feature of karst topography or a limestone. Polgi is a field. It is basically a field. Here we can see. Here we can see this field is a karst field that is called Polgi, and this diagram is related to tarn. As we have discussed, once the glacier move from here or ice will move, they carve out materials from here and deposited at the last point, that is terminal moraine, and it is this land is filled with water, that is called tarn. So what was our question? Which one of the following is formed when the roof of a limestone cavern collapses? It is doline. As we have understand, Polgi is a field, karst field, and swallow hole is a shallow hole. Is also a feature of karst topography, but it is shallow in nature. And tarn is related to glaciated feature, and doline is a roof of a limestone cavern collapses. Now moving to the next question, that is match the following. We have already matched in a correct sequence, so need not to match, already it has been matched. Overbank floodplains, that is vertical accretion deposit. Vertical accretion deposit happens over bank floodplain. Now let's suppose I draw here for understanding purpose. Take me pick a pencil. Okay, where I was here. Okay, it has been selected or not. Okay, unable to select. The pencil is not working. Okay, suppose this is a river. Overbank flood. Once the river is moving in this direction, once the river will overflow, then on this side, on this side, the levee will be formed. Means the material coming from the water in a suspended form, they will deposited vertically. So overbank flood plain is related to vertical accretion deposit, means vertical accretion deposit is a, is happened on overbank flood plain. Now valley margin is matched with colluvium. We can understand colluvium, how it happens on valley margin from a picture. This picture we can see here on a slope on the foot there is some deposits or unconsolidated materials when deposited on the foot, that is called colluvium. Colluvium is a general name for loose unconsolidated sediments that have been deposited at the base of hill slope. So we can say colluvium is colluvium happens on valley margin, means suppose this is a slope, whatever loose material will came out from here they will deposited on the foothills, that is colluvium. So colluvium is related to valley margin. Now the option C is channel. Channel is related to lag deposit. Lag deposit is gravel and coarse sand are normally found on the channel floor. Means this river is flowing and whatever deposited on the channel floor, means beneath the water in the form of gravel or coarse, that is called lag deposits. And channel margin is a lateral accretion deposit. Suppose this is how river is flowing and river is flowing in this direction and here will be deposit whatever we deposited, means it is happening on the channel margin, that is a lateral accretion deposit. So hopefully you have understand the matching and it will be easy to remember. Yeah, our purpose is should be, if you don't understand the concept you try to memorize that, because for this exam it is not necessary to know every concept, but if you remember the name of the authors and books or which concept is given by whom, then you can easily solve the questions. Okay, now today's last question, authors and books. C. M. Blanton was an author. Along with others authors, they have written a book named Process in Geomorphology. And K. W. Budger, we have already discussed about K. W. Budger's book, that is Geomorphology from the Earth. If you are unable to recollect or remember, K. W. Budger wrote Geomorphology from the Earth, you can recollect from this diagram. This book is written by Carl W. Budger. Now, the third author, J. Thorns, with others, has written Geomorphology and Time. William Morris Davies, the book is the geomorphic cycle. Will W. M. Davis, the geomorphic cycle book, we can it is easy to memorize because he has given the cycle of erosion and we have already discussed. So if you find the geomorphic cycle, that is written by William Morris Davis. Sometimes the examiner asks to match the following. If you able to solve one option, then you can find the correct answer. Suppose in this question, if you know William Morris Davis has written the geomorphic cycle and you match this option with this, then you can find the correct answers. So don't worry if you are unable to remember the all authors names and books, but try to memorize. Now look at the pictures of their books. Process in Geomorphology by C. Embleton and John Thornes. Geomorphology and Time, J. B. Thornes and B. Brunstone. Geomorphology from the Earth by Carl W. Butcher. Hope you enjoy the lecture. There was some tough concept. It was not easy to uh, make you clear, but I have tried my best. If you find any difficulty, you can ask. I can repeat the concept. Thank you so much. Bye bye.